Hey guys, Mecha-san here. Oh boy, with more of Mobile Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury, Season 2, Episode 7, or Episode 19. If you look at it all as one season, as one big thing. Jeez Louise, poor Suletta. I mean, she had to deal with Minori, essentially cutting her off, and now the Ariel and her mother. For the same reasons too, as well here, because Minori wanted to protect her, so she pushed her away, and so that's what Eddie is doing as well. It did show that, surprisingly, Prospera does care for Suletta. It's just that in her list of priorities here, she cares about Eddie, her revenge, and then Suletta. So she wants to give like Suletta normal life here while she does her own thing, and it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. And of course, Eddie mentioned that now that she's gone through like a high enough permit score that she can move on her own. Again, I gotta wonder what's the difference between the permit score and the like layers that they had to that Eddie accomplished. Oh, like 33 layers in the prologue. Like what? Even though it looked like Eddie could control the weapon systems and even the targeting just from pointing it out here. No need to actually touch controls or something like that. While, Prospero was the one moving the suit itself. It's confusing. There's a lot of stuff we got to deal with here, but now mainly it's Suletta. She was left crying. She was already trying to reeling after Minori. Now she's got this. I can't imagine what the poor girl's going through, but yeah, her wails and everything. Last episode. Oh boy. As always, people, due to avoiding copyright blocks on YouTube, screen is opacity is increased and the volume is incredibly low. And when the theme song and ending songs come up, I gotta cut the audio on the capture video here. Trans-Earth lines. Oh, and let's not forget as well, we've got the Space Assembly League trying to make a move on one of the other scientists that will have the thing by Pell, and yeah, that bitch, the head taking advantage of the head of the house, Earth House here, listening to everything. It's ooh, I hate you. Like, oh yeah, Choo Choo, can you punch her? I will not depart into extreme orbital permit lift relay. Okay, so that's a relay. And remain calm. Alright, oh yeah, I like that. There's a relay and everything. No danger, orbital debris. Expect to touch down in 2 hours and 20 minutes. You ever been there, have you? What about you? Well, I hate being on Earth. Yeah, maybe you should be on Earth dead here. Maybe the gravity will encourage you to lose the weight. Maybe that's why you've gained so much weight. Yeah. Hmm. I don't think you hate Earth. Go. Oh, exactly what he says. And then he knows a bit more. But we verified it too. I'm grateful you have so many friends. The Assembly League has already sniffed you guys out, and that though, I guess her aide has so many friends. Huh. The wait is over. Well, this is ominous. I like how Minori even said, "Are you really the same Guel?" No. No, he's not. He's changed quite a bit in the last 2 or so weeks. What's he really want to check out, though? Obviously, the state of the Dawn of Foes kids from the orphanage. That old man, that guy, we'll let him go. But yeah, I'm really hoping Space Assembly League. Let's see what it is here. It's like it's the only sort of mention of an actual civilian government. Okay, nothing but corporate conspiracies and politics and going on there, but that's about it. Oh yeah, so so she has no appetite. Oh my god. There we go. Really, Martin? She's Martin, come on, man. Just go out and tell the truth. Why are you letting her like blackmail you like this? This is so stereotypical. Oh god, punch her in the face. It makes Huggy. Yeah. Good dog being so stubborn. God, Martin. Not the best way indeed. This hurts. This really hurts. Quinn Harbor to all passengers out from outside the Earth sphere. As per Earth Sphere Biological Protection Act, or a biosecurity check. Yeah, okay, if you're carrying anything that's biological. Biological security. That makes sense as well here because with much of the solar system now colonized here, it's like diseases are spread about here, and due to the difference in environment conditions, they can mutate in condition specific that is makes them completely like wow it's the exact same principle as when travelers came from Europe to America here. Like they died in droves from diseases that the local population were like shrugged off when they were kids. Malaria and all that such. Whew. Same thing as well with travelers coming from the cross contamination. Nice touch there. Quinn Harbor, huh? Why are most escorting us? Enough with the no. Quiet them down. They crushed the Earthians with that Gundam. You know what I mean? It's a girls' night out. Oh, you do. Forcibly suppressed it. You had the power. Yeah. You'll be scapegoated for breaking the Cathera agreement. Yeah, this is something. Makes me wonder what sort of plans and strategies and situations both groups here, Binary Group and the Space League, have cooked up in the event that they do clash. Regardless, it's gonna be pretty bloody here, cause yeah, you'll be scapegoated. Oh, it does. I'm gonna be silent. Yeah, too many. Problem is too many voices I can't make out. Yeah, you know him. Yeah, you recognize them, didn't you? Recognize the kid. Yeah. You can speak on equal terms. They didn't even bother to shake. Yeah? Cliche, but it really shows how much distrust they have with you. Local employment. 1,529 people. Oh. You didn't know about that. Really? You merely weren't informed. Yeah? Monopolize the permit. Parole partition. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Torture and everything. 1,529 people arrested. Some were for no reason at all. I doubt they were even arrested. They just say they were under suspicion, but really there was nothing linking them at all. Tortured. And of course, Minori didn't know you. Like how you even said it, like you were not informed. That shows how they recognize how little power she actually has. It's like if even she, a possible elected fish president didn't even know about this. It's like, this is how out of your league you are, kid. And they understand that, but they ain't giving you any mercy. You're a Spacian after all, so why should they? Hello? Die, 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 die. Whoa! Yeah. Nice drawings. Whoa! Oh! Yep. Obviously massive trauma case, amplified by the Gundam usage. And Sophie, death. Okay. Well, that kind of reminds me of Stella from Sea Destiny. Hey, Rhea.
私が代表を務める会社で扱う
The company I'm running.
設計開発したのはアスティカシア学園に通うアーシアンの生徒たち。
武器商人が今度は医療製品を売りつけるのか。
あなたは先ほどスペーシアンは地球を出ていけと。
ああ。
だとするとアーシアンも宇宙を。
そうなる。
Yeah, it does.
だけは断固拒否します。
何？
彼らは私の大事なパートナーです。分断で失うわけにはいきませんから。あなた方アーシアンの憤りを理解できるとは考えていません。
Okay, that's something.
的な障壁も同様です。それでも私は対話を望みます。どうかお願いします。
決定権を持たないあなたの話をどう信じ
Yeah, exactly.
私が総裁だったら信用してもらえますか。
なるつもりかね。
今の私に必要だって分かったから。
Yeah, exactly. But you need a lot more as well to get that goal.
受け入れられない。10日。
10 days
総裁選の結果が出るまでだ。
are clear.
それまでは抗議活動を一時
Protest activities. You got 10 days.
駆け引きは政治家に頼んでくれ。それに話すならあれについて話し
I'd rather talk about that.
私は医者だからね。
Oh, you're a doctor.
ありがとうございます。
So they reached a small compromise here, at least temporarily. You could definitely tell that they don't have that doctor has no true animosity towards Miorine here. Probably see that she means what she's saying and everything. It also helped that Minoria say, like, I won't pretend to understand what you're going through because I don't. But this is what we can do to working together. Calling these people the Earthians that worked as partners, not just employees, partners. So it's a step in the right direction, and he's willing to give it a small critical eye, but a lot to make up for. And now you're hungry. Time to eat, girl. Come on. Soleta. Oh, wow. Poor girl. Oh, Choo Choo. God.
おーいスレッタ来たぞ
That's so-
私まだ心の上目がスレッタ先輩の席ここでいいですかそのハムも一緒にくれるかい
Share that ham?
朝ごはんはティコのお乳のスープだよ。
Tico with me. Using the stuff in the freezer.
ってさ、スイッチ入れ忘れたからだろ。
そんなわけでいつもより豪勢なんだせっかくだから明るいところで食べようって
A bit brighter. Oh yeah, you could tell like the most bags, like the lines under her eyes, everything like that. Wow. Now she's crying.
どうですかはい
She's smiling.
美味しいです
Aww.
よーし食おうぜ
Sit with your friends. Martin, are you ready to tell him?
もっぺん行ってみや管理者の方が正しかったってのかよ
そうだよ。ニカはテログループに協力してた。だから僕は管理者に通報して。
ニカさんはニカさんはソフィーさんとノレアさんを止めようとしてました学園を壊そうとしたわけじゃそれでもよアシラのこと騙して
Yeah, she did lie.
許せるわけねえだろ
Hear her side of the story first, and see if she does deserve forgiveness.
ニカに聞くしかない。
Exactly.
僕はマルタンの悩み気づいてあげられなかったから。
You're really struggling.
九州
Clean the stables,
ニコたちの
even though the animals. You know,
ティル、僕は
俺多分マルタン
I'd have done the same as you, Martin.
いや、でも
Hey, Jesus.
仲間だろ。
Yeah, true, but
いいやり方じゃないって分かっててもそうするしかない時あるんじゃないでしょうか
wise words. Even when you know it's not the best way, there are times that's the only thing you can do. And yeah, that's life for you. Like people would say there's always, and people who would say there's always other options. Sometimes people can't see the other options, or at the very least, they don't see or know about them fast enough to react. Sometimes, like they have to make a split-second decision, as was the case with what Zuleta did in the finale of season 1, that Earth terrorist. That was a split-second decision that she reacted to. And yeah, sometimes it's gotta go. You take the option you got, and you live with the consequences.
聞いたよシーシアのことお墓作ってくれたって
俺にはあれくらいのことしか。
おいガキ、フォルドの仲間もここにいるのか。
あとガキじゃなくてセドワンチェク一応特定復興計画の指定避難民
もういいでしょう。戻りますよ。
ちょっと待ってベネリットって俺みたいなアーシアン拾ってくれる学校あるんだろ
学校？
若社長。
俺も入れてくんない
おそらくアカデミーのことでしょうな。
Yeah,
バスレーの育成プログラム。
she got the child rearing kids.
あそこは実力主義で
A
す。
meritocracy.
戦争シェアリングで身寄りをなくした孤児も
In war partitioner and re-educate them.
シャディクゼネ
War partitioning. It's like, I'm curious to see what does that mean in this context. Obviously, proxy wars and such. Like we know there are war orphans. Some of the people in Earth House are war orphans. Jesus,
リと
all came from there.
みんなそこの出身ですよ。
なあいいだろ
俺はグラスレーの人間じゃない。
Yeah.
アカデミーの OB を頼れ。
なんだよ俺もプリンスみたいになりたいのにさ
プリンス？
そのなんとかってとこ出ててアーシアンを
Whatever that place is.
すっげえ人だよ俺さソフィーやノレアみたいにモビルスーツ乗るより学校の方が興味あっ
Uh,
何時さん。お前、その話誰から聞いた？
誰って大人がみんな知ってるだろ
everyone knows about it.
何を？
シャディクゼネリの呼び名ですよ。
What?
イエ
became the name. Called him Prince. Oh,
みんな知っているって。
you just outed yourself, kid.
そんな報告は一度も出てこなかったよ。フォルドの夜明けと一緒にいたお前以外のアーシアンからは。
Uh-oh.
失礼します。グエル、あんたどこにいた？
Oh boy. The plant cooler. They're all far that he stayed. Yeah.
落ち着いて、証拠は？
Yeah, no evidence.
とぼけられて終わりよ。グエル、アスティカシアに戻って。
Yeah, that I like that here. Like Minori, I mean, Guel is obviously riled up after learning all that here, especially with how everything he's been through, the extra stuff after the whole plant incident. But so yeah, so I love how Minorine is the one that where's your evidence? All you've got is one Earthian kid. That's just gonna be dismantled at the atomic level in any court. You need more evidence than that.
サリウス代表を抑えれば証拠になる。シャディクなら一番身近で安心できる場所に置いておきたいはず。
Yes.
あら、お帰りですか？
急遽そういう。
Sudden change of plans.
お先に失礼しますよ。
承知しました。では、始めましょう。
You're starting? Eddie, what are you doing? You place the bits. Data storm. Control lockout. You've taken over. You just started a war.
隊本部へデモ隊より攻撃を受けました。非武装であるためここより退避します。
She just started a war.
代表、今地球にいらっしゃるのね。なぜクイーンハーバーに？なぜって、お二人は本当に交渉目的で行ったのかしら？
You knew more? There's a gun. Minori Rembrandt. She hanged up on ya. You're using a Gundam to start a war. Oh my god. Are those? Oh my god. Sophie Pluon.
搭乗機
Gene. The drift. This is coded.
ノレア・デュノク。
Holy shit! Mass, you know Mark Literates here? How many that Orcs Earth built before they were shut down? I'm guessing she's been keeping these things in. Damn!
エブリスさん。
The Thorn. Affiliation.
オクサース。
Orcs Earth?
クエタとベネリットの学園を襲撃した兵士のガンダム。
Yep.
あれの出所よ。待って。オクサースはだって。
21 years. They've had several.
上は強引に
Trying to force and suppress.
してるって。まさか。
They
一度壊滅
to support that once the fund was a covert organization.
議会
That's
連盟理事会よ
the High Council?
はないけどね
So the Assembly League built all these things? Or like had these who trampled on Gundam idea.
今度はエリーの未来を邪魔するなんて許せないわよね攻撃
やりやがったなスペースガンが
あなたを利用しようとしたのは否定
I won't deny they try to use you.
でも武力衝突を避けたいのは
Too late, Jose! Very much too late.
私たちに力を貸して
Dude, you got mumble so oh my god. Just fly off!
何が？
我々をはめたのか
違う。私たちは何も。
残念だよ失礼する
待ってください。話を。
代表もこちらへ
プラントクエタそこにあるの
Plan Quota.
彼女が取
5-0. The project is.
ゼロを構成する一部がクワイエットゼロ
Yeah. Why do I feel like I get shot? There you are! Gunshot! Oh! Silence pissed on everything.
簡単に怪獣されたもの
When you over, wasn't it?
ウィンストン博士
Oh, there you go, she's dead. Everything has permanent in it here. Permanent is universally used. Oh, what? Classic image. Wow.
ペーシアン
And these.
俺の言った通りになったけどどうするのこれ
Something's wrong. You don't.
読んだわモビルスーツとサビーナたちも
Everything turned out as she said. And yet, what's with that look on her face which said something is wrong? This wasn't exactly as I had in mind.
プロスペラマーキュリーはやはり
Was onto us after. Yeah,
グエルケン
you defied her.
ミオリネ
Minori.
嘘だろ
何やってんだよミオリネ
Yeah, there's been a movement.
だから君はこれ以上すがっちゃいけない
She doesn't want you to.
僕にもお母さんに
This is what she wanted you to avoid.
今わかりました
Understand now.
エアリアルはマルタンさんと同じだったんです
You miss. Yep.
お母さんならきっとこうするって分かってたから
And didn't want you involved.
一番いいやり方じゃなくてもああするしかなかったから
Exactly. Through tough.
何も分かっていなかった
It was that was okay, but now you do.
私のせいだ私がこれを
No, you didn't. You were an unwilling pawn. Boy, yeah, it's like the data storm. Everything uses permanent communications and networking computers. So using the data storm field that the Ariel can produce, she can hack enemy the computer systems in even those infantry fighting vehicles there, and just make it look like the Earthians were the ones, the demonstrators were the ones that fired the first shot, and they're just responding to it. And as we see, so the Space Assembly League with Oryx Earth. Yeah, we know Oryx Earth made several mass production Lidrith here, and it seems that Assembly League High Council continued making some of them in secret even after Oryx Earth was sealed off. That's where, like, Sophie and the other one, I forget her name, got their Lidrith Gundams.
次回望みの
The end of hope. Stylish. So at least so yeah. What did he? I mean, yeah. She does have kind of a blame. Minori does have a blame. God's gave him a blame here. I mean, what did she expect? She was a fool to trust Prospera. She's in it for her revenge and everything like that. She used you. She manipulated you like she does Solita gaslighting. But only with you, it's far more vindictive. I mean, with Suleta, it's like, okay, she was unfortunate means to an end. But she did care for her and like wanted her out of the way. And now Suleta understands that you can't cling to her, or you can't cling to Ariel or her mom anymore here, because this is what they want. Well, what she wants. Like, yeah. In the meantime, because this kid here, they now figured out it was Shadik who orchestrated everything, but without further evidence, because this kid's not gonna do anything. Not gonna be enough here. They can't do much at all. Finally, they find the head of Grassley in Grassley House. Yes. And it seems Prospero's actions have inadvertently has inadvertently threw his plans out the window too, judging from what he's saying right here. And his look. In response, the Benner Group attack, Earth Independence Movement leader declared that they will join Fight for Independence. The Benner Group is... Yep, look at that. And this image of the Gundam. It's like, wow. It upsets me so much that a Gundam is being used to cause war. But this also harkens back to, in a way, you could say, like how Wing did it here with, you know, the rebel movements, the Wing Gundams and everything, fighting for the colonies, and oh boy, the back and forth that went on in that series. But still, whew. Yeah, this image is incredible right here. Really shows just how, another way to look here, because that's the thing about Gundams, depending on how you look at them here, they could look intimidating, especially like this is touched upon in mass media, stuff like that here, like when enemy soldiers get out of their suits here and they see a Gundam like up there, look up. I think there was a pretty iconic scene there in the manga with the ashtray outframe. Yeah, the outframe here used by that reporter guy, Jess. An Alliance soldier that is mostly disabled, he looked up. He was terrified, like, oh! Like that was gonna work, but it just shows ya, like, the intimidating presence of any mobile suit. No matter what, even this thing's like, wow. Where is the image? And again, I like how these guys panicked. It was the attacks here are panicking. You are not authorized to attack. You're not authorized. They attack, even though it looks like their weapons weren't doing jack. Like the demonstrators, the perpetrators. Yeah, like look at that. The perpetrators' weapons weren't doing anything. We're not seeing a scratch on these suits. Look at that. Like that. Okay, Jatark heavy suit. Obviously, this not gonna do much. Those things can take rounds like crazy. They're meant to take a lot of heavy to take a they're meant to take a punishment. Look, not a scratch. Even this Grassley machine, nothing. There was no danger. And this scene right here. Oh wow, yeah, this scene is something. This is a reference. It is clearly a reference. Obviously, the kid here, the kid crying and everything like that. We know this. This is something we've seen a lot. It's an iconic scene. It's a very iconic, infamous scene here that works perfectly to illustrate just how terrible this whole situation is. The fires, the destruction, this kid crying out, like, disabled, and what caused it. Yeah. And there's more to it, of course, here, but now Spacians are blaming Earthians, and Earthians are blaming Spacians. Now this scene right here, it turned out just like I said. So he knew it was gonna turn out. Okay, so I looked like I misunderstood that. He knew it was gonna turn out like this. So, and she not happy at all by this turn of events. What does your AI say about this? So yeah, this guy. Goodbye. I get that. Okay, there is no way in hell she could have accounted for, you know, word getting out that Shadiq was the one responsible for everything that happened. I mean, how do you take into account from a little kid terrorist essentially inadvertently spilling the guts and everything like that here? Here, there's no way. There's no way. You can't account for these random acts. This is why no plan survives contact with the enemy. Because so many factors are in place here where you just can't predict. No matter what here, you can have the sharpest mind ever, easily be able to tell, but there's always going to be new factors in place here. Things are constantly moving, and yeah, there was no way she could have known that Guel recognized that little kid that Guel was with the terrorist foe that knew Guel and everything would play a factor or such. But she still took advantage of that. It didn't matter. And Eddie moved. They moved the gun bits beforehand, placing them there. It's like it makes me wonder just how much time had passed from the end of the last episode to now. I think they mentioned because she hasn't eaten. Oh yeah, it's been days. It's been a few days at least here. I mean, they mentioned how Suletta. Yeah, they mentioned how Suletta has been. She's skipped all her classes too, so it's probably been a while. So it's been a couple of days at least here, so they got time. And now we see what happened with the data storm making a data storm dome here. Something about they mentioned like time space manipulation, which with an element like this permit, which is still not fully understood here. I mean, they know how to use it for communication, but that's about it. And since every piece of technology, computer technology, uses permit here, hacking, this command locked out here, they're controlled. And yeah. You can't leave your post. She's using that as an excuse and everything to leave her post. Yeah, because she's going to her area. Although I like to look at the control. Damn it, come on. Communication mode, request for response. And yeah, I want to pause that and see the monitor there, all the functions and all the buttons and stuff like that, the icons. Nondescript tall hill, small mountain, and yeah, so that's where Oryx Earth or the Space Assembly League had their secret facility. It's this place is clearly nondescript here. If it was, I assume if it was Oryx Earth, they removed all signs, all evidence of their involvement here. But yeah, like no logo, stuff like that. But we see the mass production Lidriff Gundams here, Lidriff Ur, and yeah. Gundam Lidriff pre-production. Yeah, Gundam Lidriff pre-production models. So these were the ones we saw in the prologue were supposed to be the mass production version. So these are like what, the in between. Why did you highlight on that one specifically? It's like, it makes me wonder, could that have been the machine that her husband used? Is that why that was targeted, or just a random one? But yeah, we got Orcs Earth here, 2 Gundam that attacked the plant and the binary group. Yeah, it was 21 years ago. The higher up are trying to forcibly suppress the group. The ones who supported the once defunct Orc was a covert organization. Of the Assembly League's High Council. So, the Space Assembly League High Council secretly, covertly supported Orcs Earth. Possibly as a way to counter, the Benerit group and all that here. They figured if they're gonna side with anyone, it's gonna be another Earthian organization. Because yeah, so far it seems that only Orcs Earth is an Earthian organization. Everyone else seems Spacian. At the very least, the top 3 are clearly Spacian. And we got this, it's in for them to win you over, wasn't it? Yeah, we got this guy, like, he obviously knew. She's dead now, and oh wow. There's the whole thing, and of course, Milton told him the truth and everything. And they're all okay. They're like, we understand. It's like, probably didn't have any other choice. Probably, like, even one says, I probably would have done the same thing you did. Even if you know it's not the best way. There are times when there's only one thing you can do, right? That word, after what happened with Minori and Ariel, and especially seeing this scene here after everything, it's like she suddenly realized why they both, all 3 of them, Minori, Ariel, and her mother, did all this to her. We have this one here, there's a fight in which, yeah. And what this girl did is like, so in a way, she helped Milton. I still want to punch her. I want to punch her big time. Choo-choo punch her, please. If they crush the Earthians with that, Gundam, more people might end up supporting Minori. Yeah, Shanique was right. Minori would never let that happen, but she didn't have to know about it. And in the end, what he said happened here, because of Prospero and Eddie. And now, who knows? The Earthians. This guy decides to leave, everything like that. This guy strikes me as incredibly observant here. So, but Minori says that they are not the ones. Like he sees that, yeah, you're not the one, but the fact that someone in your group did, it just shows that you don't have control over your own people. So we can't trust you. It's like, if you can't even do this much, the people you called in, you had on you for this specific task, I'm sorry. I love how they're calling her Madam President, even though the election hasn't even been finalized yet. Now they head for the plant and everything. It's gonna be interesting. So, yeah. Things have escalated here. It's now no more of these proxy wars or tiny conflicts. No. No, at this point, we're going on to full-on war here. And with Shadiq already have sold off a number of companies to Earth, they now have some facilities, some resources to give more of a proper fight. Oh boy, yeah. It pretty much feels like Prospera is playing a highly complicated game of six-dimensional chess here with everyone. Okay. We'll see how this goes. So everyone, thank you for watching. As always, comment what you all thought. Like, subscribe for more videos. Till next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.